Sorry, Ray?
Hey.
Could you come here for a second? Please? Here, take this.
All right. I'll take care of him. You two need to finish what we came here to do.
Thank you. It's your turn now, Anna. You have to open it, and then we'll make the decision together.
Ed, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I couldn't have done it without you. But my uncle wanted me here for a reason. It says it needs a key phrase.
Your uncle holds the key. Your uncle must have believed that it was something you would be able to remember. You need to think back. The cemetery, your childhood, the last time you spoke to Dr. Morales. There must be something. Something you may have forgotten, but you can get it back. You just have to find it.
Come here, you!
Hey, Mama!
She's gone, Anna. She's with the other angels.
Cry if you like. No one cares. Dante, get your hands off my daughter. What have I done?
Te prometo.
You got it?
Yes.
Open it.
There's a video from my uncle. My father.
Your father?
I need to watch it.
All right, but don't do anything afterward. We need to talk it through.
Would you let me be alone for this?
Okay. Anna? Let me back in as soon as the video is over.
I am a weak man, Anna. I failed you, I failed your mother, and perhaps I have failed the world as well. Your mother, I loved her very much. And though she knew she shouldn't, she loved me back. The man you called your father, he knew. He always knew. He took out the anger he had for me on you, and when I tried to protect you, I went too far. I had to leave, to hide. The police suspected I had something to do with his death, and I was a coward. I broke my promise to you, Anna. It was a lie. When you needed me most, I ran away. But I could not run away far enough to escape my sins. I'm being followed. I know they want resonance, and I know they mean me harm. I do not think I will live very long past this day. My last act was to put an end to my research, but as I put my finger to the button, I realized that I could not do it. I was too old, too weak, and too corrupt. This power, resonance, could save the world, or it could destroy it. This is as poisoned a legacy as any I have given you, Anna. The choice is yours, to save resonance or to destroy it. I hope you will forgive me, my Anna Angel.
Anna? Anna, what did he say? Let's talk about this. Can you just open the bars? Anna, let me in. We can make this choice together. You don't have to do it alone. We can't destroy this technology. Humanity can use it. We can fulfill our potential. This is our future. We can't deny mankind this gift. Anna, please, open the bars. No, stop! Anna? Let me back in as soon as the video is over.
How long have you been planning this?
The fuck?
Answer the question. How long have you been planning this?
You hit me, you asshole!
And I'll do it again if you don't start answering questions. Who do you work for?
The Aventine City Police Department.
You're not smart enough to have planned this all out on your own.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Then explain that note.
What note?
Last night, in the baseball field, you dropped a note. The reporter is following you. Get rid of him. Was that from your boss? Worried I'd figure it all out?
If I were a bad guy, you figuring things out would be the least of my worries. Check my shirt breast pocket, unless that's too complicated for you. It's the letter I dropped. You didn't read all of it. It's from a friend of mine, 5 years ago. A reporter followed him around for a while, saying it was for some bullshit day in the life of a policeman story. Turned out it was for an expose. Unceremoniously outed the poor bastard without warning or permission. Ruined his career. No commendations, no promotion, no nothing. You know the way things are these days. No one wanted him on their squad. He'd been a high flyer too. That's why he went along with the story. He quit one day. Vanished. Think he's up north somewhere. I still keep it close. He was a good friend.
So, you're...
Maybe you didn't understand the moral of my story, Raymond. It's no one's damn business but my own. Now, untie me?
This doesn't change anything. That letter wasn't the only unexplained note we've come across. Explain the note from Dr. Morales with your name on it. Why would he call you out by name?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe it was planted.
So your argument is that someone went out of his way to set you up?
Out of his way.
For what purpose?
Out of his way.
I'm waiting.
Out of his way. That's it.
What?
Why didn't I see this before? Someone did go out of his way. Far out of his way.
What do you mean?
Come on, Jimmy Olsen. Connect the dots. Figure out the story.
Tell me what you're thinking. Anna, open these bars.
There must be a clue on the map here.
Right.
I don't see anything right away.
Keep thinking.
Let me in. Anna, please.
Ed told me that he and Anna met on the subway on their ways to work. There's no way Ed would be riding the same subway as Anna in the mornings unless...
Unless he was going out of his way to insinuate himself into the life of the only person who could open the vault other than Dr. Morales. Ray, untie me.
Anna, please, open the bars. No, stop!
Anna!
You shot her!
Ray, close the door.
You shot her!
Ray, close the door.
I can't believe she's...
This is your fault.
my fault.
You knocked me out, tied me up. I could have done something. God damn it, he used my gun.
Well, maybe if you hadn't been acting so shady to me, I wouldn't have had to...
I'm gonna kill you right after I kill Ed.
No one's killing anybody.
Not again.
Why are they saying you blew up that lab, Bennett?
What?
And why are they saying you killed a girl?
Who is saying these things?
The chief. We were in the middle of a briefing, business as usual. The chief gets a phone call and suddenly she's putting a bounty on your head. You and your journalist pal.
He's no pal of mine. And this is bullshit. Somebody must be pulling the chief's strings. A girl?
They said you killed the science guy's niece to keep her quiet about you blowing up the lab.
How did they find out so fast?
So it's true?
Of course not. But something weird is definitely going on here. How'd you find us?
I tracked Mr. Abbott's cell phone.
But I haven't called anyone.
I can track it as long as it has that SIM card in it.
Reg, you know I didn't do those things.
Tell me, how do I know that?
Officer Bernhardt, you are pointing a gun at a superior officer. Lower your weapon. That is an order, officer.
I've got orders from higher ups, sir. Chief says I gotta bring you in.
The chief is either dirty or acting on bad intel. Reg, when that lab blew up, I was with you. We were on that stakeout all night, shooting the shit. You know I couldn't have had anything to do with it.
I know, but I don't understand.
It's this case. The lab, the vault. I don't have time to tell the whole story now. But it ends with Morales' assistant, Ed, killing Anna Castellanos and stealing a new superweapon called Resonance.
Superweapon?
We've got to find Ed, and we've got to do it fast.
It's bad, Reg. Help us.
I got orders.
Remember what I said the other day? Sometimes you gotta make your own orders.
I can cover your tracks for a while, but the chief's got everyone out looking for you.
What's with this chief?
She's been acting weird ever since she started trying to keep Bennett and me from staking out that post office in Edgetown.
That stakeout is somehow connected to this Resonance stuff.
How's that?
That shifty-eyed guy we saw in the stakeout was also after Resonance.
Shifty-eyed guy?
Yeah, the guy who stole Tortoise's files on the vault.
The guy in the security cam picture.
Yeah.
That's no coincidence.
No, I followed it up though, and I just found some Oriental lady.
Oriental is not...
She gave me a paper swan.
An origami crane?
Whatever.
Well, then you're going back there.
Why's that?
Because just before the chief sent me out looking for you, I found an origami crane on my desk. I had no clue where it came from or why it was there, but now, I'll keep the chief off your backs. You two get over to Edgetown.
Wait a minute, who's giving the orders around here?
The one of us who isn't a wanted man. One more thing. Mr. Abbott, you keep that fancy phone around, you won't make it half an hour. Ditch your SIM card and use mine. They won't be looking for it.
Thanks.
Call me if you need help.
Reg.
You're welcome.
We stick together, got it?
Is this gonna be a buddy cop thing now?
Yeah, you're the naive, annoying one. This is where that mope hides out, and that Chinese lady. I just need to remember the secret knock.
Secret knock? What is this, some kind of clubhouse?
Let's go.
Wait, are you sure we're not walking into a parlous situation here?
Parlous? Why the hell do you talk like that? Come on.
Detective Bennett, Mr. Abbott. According to Reno here, you're 17 seconds late. Sorry for the shabby digs, but we need to keep a low profile for now. We've got a friend in common, Tolstoy Eddings, and I think we both want to figure out where he is. But I'm sure you've got questions, yeah?
Who are you, and how do you know who we are?
I like you, detective. No beating around the bush, just business.
Answer my question, or I'll beat you around this room.
I think you're in enough trouble already. No need for more violence, right? My name is Amul Batra, and this is my colleague, Reno. We're collectors.
Collectors of what?
Information. It's our business to know everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Wait, did you say your name is Amul Batra? You're a Batra, the guy who's been emailing me. You are the 11 Foundation.
You know this mope?
This guy has been feeding me scoops, like that one on the vice president. Wanted me to write some articles buttering up his cause in exchange.
Cause?
Increasing government surveillance powers in the name of anti-terrorism.
Seriously?
I knew you sounded shady, so I did some checking up on you, Amul. You and your 11 Foundation are behind that DNA database and Avorta.
No point in denying it, and you took full advantage of it.
That may be, but there's no way that thing is legal.
It's only illegal until it isn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
Antivoter isn't a pressing matter at the moment.
So you sent for us. We came. Why?
You're here because the universe is a self-correcting machine. And until recently, Ed was a reliable, predictable cog. But now he's gone off the rails. We need replacement parts.
Enough with the metaphors. Get to the point.
We both want the same thing. Tolstoy Eddings needs to be brought to heel. We'll point you in the right direction.
So you were working with Ed?
With him? No. We had an interest in resonance. He had an interest in resonance. So we took an interest in him. That's all.
Did your interests include killing an innocent woman in cold blood?
We did not kill anyone. But the entire Aventine police force seems to think that you did. Maybe something can be done about that.
I should place both of you under arrest.
On what grounds?
I got a surveillance photo of you robbing Tortoise Security. You were caught red-handed.
Bollocks. I thought that camera was off. Tortoise knows his stuff alright, I'll give him that. I know. Still, good luck getting Mr. Tortoise to press charges. He'll never admit his place was robbed.
He's right, you know.
Shut up. So what did you want with Tortoise's files on the vault?
As I mentioned, we are collectors of information.
And Resonance is what? A trophy for your wall?
No, it's much more than that. We want to see it put to good use. But our motive shouldn't matter to you. Ed's going to set off another resonance device very soon. You need to focus on stopping it.
What is Ed after?
To upset the machine. We believe he plans on setting off another resonance device very soon.
I don't understand. He seemed to think resonance should be for the benefit of mankind. Why would he use it to blow things up?
He did just kill Anna. He's not the most rational guy around.
Unfortunately, even Reno here didn't foresee Ed's betrayal until it was too late. And she sees everything.
So what? She's supposed to be some sort of psychic or something?
There's no magic to it. The universe is controlled by laws. Everything from the planets orbiting around the sun to the firing of neurons and that little brain of yours. Call it a machine, call it fate. From initial state to end of days, everything's already been decided, and with enough information, anything can be predicted. And that is why we collect.
Information?
All of it.
Why did she slip me that vault file yesterday?
You needed a nudge. We gave it to you.
Cut to the chase. How do we stop Ed?
Start from the beginning, the initial state, and extrapolate out.
Exactly where did this all begin?
The explosion at the lab. It should be easy to determine where the resonance devices that killed Morales were placed.
But they could be anywhere outside the lab.
You can find the distance between two resonance devices by the size of the blast made when the particles snapped back together. I acquired the formula and used the measurements from that hole in Morales' lab. Particles must have been placed 4 kilometers from the lab on either side.
That's it?
If you need more than that, you aren't the right men for the job.
Reassuring.
Let's wrap it up, lads. Don't bother coming back here, we'll be long gone. After you've stopped Ed, you'll see us again. Oh, and before you go, I have a little present for you.
What was that he handed you on the way out?
A compass.
So we can find north?
No, a drafting compass, like you get in high school geometry. What do you think about those guys?
I don't trust them. Everyone seems to only be interested in resonance.
But they do want to stop Ed, and that's at the top of my list of things to do today.
Let's just figure out where those resonance devices were placed so we can follow his trail.
I like the vibe. The style is very student digs with a touch of crack house.
This is not an apartment, it's a staging area. Chosen for its proximity to the target, not for its allure. He must have been planning this a long time. Here's the resonance device, right as he left it.
Should you stand so close to that? This is it.
The resonance device.
Wait. He could be booby-trapped. Don't you ever stop to think before you charge ahead blindly?
Boom.
Asshole.
Blogger.
Hello?
Reggie, this is Ray.
Is Detective Bennett all right?
Yeah, he's here with me.
What do you need?
What's going on with the manhunt?
The chief is keeping you at the top of everybody's list. There's going to be a press conference tonight. In a few hours, your faces will be all over the TV and the net. Stay away from crowds, and don't go to the lab or your houses. They're being watched.
Fantastic. Any sign of Ed?
No one's looking. I brought up his name at the briefing when you and Bennett were named as suspects. Chief cut me off. She wants everyone focused on finding the two of you.
Reggie, I've got a phone number I need to have traced. You can do that, right?
I can't. Chief's got me tasked. But the tracing equipment's at Admin HQ. If I can clear the front desk for a while, should give you enough time to trace some phone numbers.
How will you do that?
I'm going to pull the plug on Oink's favorite toy. It should take him a while to figure out where the problem is.
Sounds like a plan. Nobody seems to be around.
Yeah, it's quiet. Let's keep it that way. I've used this thing before. I hope they haven't canceled my password yet. The computer traced it to a plumbing supplies warehouse near Juno Labs.
Any idea how we can get in there? Who we need to break in?
Should be easy enough. I'll flash the badge around and say we're looking for contraband.
Doesn't anyone ever ask for a warrant?
Shh, don't jinx it. This is the place. Come on, Jimmy Olsen. Let's look around.
That's it. I can't take it anymore.
What's your problem?
My problem, detective, is that I'm a reporter. Jimmy Olsen is a photographer. We're nothing alike.
So, I guess I should just call you Lois Lane instead?
You know what? Jimmy Olsen is fine. Hope this forklift can handle the weight.
Shut up and get me up there, Jimmy. Just as we suspected, there's another resonance device here.
Hello?
That's Ed's phone. That was him.
Hopefully you didn't spook him. We might be able to trace that line. Hey, Ray.
Yep.
Later. It's no good. I can't trace it.
Why not?
The signal's too weak. Could be the location he's in or some kind of interference.
What can we do?
Get him on the phone again. As long as he's talking, we might be able to trace the signal.
What do I say to him?
This is Interrogation 101 stuff, Jimmy Olsen, so listen close. First, hammer away at him. Get his guard up. Then, when he's on the defensive, switch tactics. Interrogate him. Start asking questions. Stay on your toes and keep him guessing. Don't give him a reason to end the call.
Got it. I'm ready.
Just keep him on the phone as long as you can, and I'll need a couple minutes to localize the signal.
Who is this?
You son of a bitch.
Ray? How did you get this number?
You killed them in cold blood. Anna and her uncle. You murderer.
No.
Liar. I saw you pull the trigger. We saw the device in your apartment.
I did, but I didn't want it to happen this way.
So why'd you do it, Ed?
You think I wanted this to happen?
You fired the gun. The device was in your apartment. You tell me.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
We trusted you, you asshole. You were using us the whole time.
No, wait, it wasn't entirely like that. I wanted to protect Resonance, yes, but there's so much more at stake now.
Ed, what is all this about?
Forget it, Ray, you just wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I said forget it.
You need to stop whatever you're doing, and you need to stop now.
I can't do that. I just can't. It's too late for that.
Is Resonance worth it, Ed?
You don't get to talk about Resonance. You know nothing about Resonance.
I'm only asking.
Shut up.
Guess who's gonna be on the front page of my website tomorrow?
What?
The Math Murderer. How's that sound? It's gonna go viral. I know it.
No. Ray, you don't know the whole story. This is bigger than me. Bigger than Anna or Morales or any of us.
So are you gonna tell me or what?
No, not yet. There's no time.
We're gonna find you and stop you. It's just a matter of time.
Are you tracing me?
Damn it, he hung up. Tell me you traced him.
No, I needed more time. Do you think you can get him back on the line?
Not a chance. He's probably ditching the phone right now.
There goes our only lead. It's no.
Why not?
Sick.
What can...
Get him on the. As long.
Got it. I'm ready.
Just keep him on the phone as long as you can, and I'll need a couple minutes to localize the signal.
Who is this?
You son of a bitch.
Ray? How did you...
You killed them in cold blood. Anna, you...
No.
Liar.
I
I didn't want it.
We trusted you. You were you.
No, wait, it wasn't entirely like that. I wanted to protect Ray, please believe me. I'm not a bad guy.
Then prove it to me. Just who are you working for?
I'm a free agent now, Ray. Nobody will ever tell me what to do with Resonance ever again. Not Dr. Morales, not Anna, not Amul or Reno, and certainly not you.
You mentioned Amul and Reno? We spoke to them.
The 11 Foundation? Don't listen to a word they say.
Who are they?
Look, whatever you may think of me, those two are far worse. I trusted them. I did these horrible things for them.
You were working for them?
And they betrayed me. They aren't going to use Resonance to help the world. They want to use it as a tool for their own selfish purposes.
They said you're planning another attack. They want us to look for you.
They're trying to use you like they used me. They make you think they want the same thing you do and nudge you in the right direction. They know I can stop them, so they convince you to get in my way.
Stop them? Stop them from what?
Stop them from gaining control. I can do that at the very least. No matter what happens tonight, Ray, remember this. I stopped Antivorta.
Antivorta? Ed, wait, let's talk about this.
I can't bring back Anna or Dr. Morales, but I can make this right. Stay out of my way.
Got it. I know where he's at.
So do I.
He told you?
No, but I know what he's planning. Antivorta. He's targeting Antivorta.
Yes, I traced his phone to the hospital.
He's there right now? We could already be too late.
Let's go.
Do you think he's here?
He's here.
When we find him, what do we do? He has your gun. He's armed.
You really want to turn back now?
No. Let's do this.